We definitely saw some crazy swings today, but look at XRP just sitting at $3 while I make this video. Not bothered at all. This is exactly what we've been hoping for in the XRP community for years. And to be honest, watching it stay at this level makes me excited because we're not even close to the final big run-up yet. You know how XRP usually has two massive pumps every cycle? History reveals that the second pump always makes more money than the first one. The best part is that we're not even close to being done. In this video, I'll share what 10 different XRP chart analysts have to say. One of them says that the price will move up to $10.47 in the short term. If you're new to crypto, you might be thinking about $10.47 for a short time. That's going to take a long time. Wait a second, not always. I don't make any price calls, but that kind of dramatic change happens very quickly. Yes, that's so XRP. Do you remember when XRP made its largest run before this one? It went from about 20 cents to $3.35 in just over 2 weeks in 2017 and early 2018. So, yes, it can truly go much faster than people think. And here's the deal. Before the run in 2017, XRP had never gotten close to such values, so there was no example for it. Don't let that make you think it can't happen again. To be honest, these big explosive changes are very normal in crypto, and XRP has already shown that it can do these crazy runs. At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't know where it's going to end up, but I can tell you that XRP has always gotten where it wants to go really quickly. Before we go any further, I should say that I don't know anything about money. I'm not a financial expert, and you shouldn't make any purchasing or selling choices based on what I'm saying here. As I'm writing this, XRP is worth $3.08. Earlier, we did see the market go down. XRP fell to $3.01 at its lowest point, while Bitcoins fell to $117,306 with a 24-hour load, slightly below 117K. So, yes, we're not as high as we were at that amazing all-time high. We hit a few days ago when Bitcoin temporarily went above 124K, but I still think our finest days are ahead of us. Of course, the actual fireworks will happen with XRP and the other cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin has to go first, and to be honest, I'm fine with that. That's exactly how things have always been. Seeing that same pattern happen again is comforting in some way. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. You know what? This is what chart analyst Jelly dropped this morning. Bitcoin is doing very well following all the PPI fear yesterday. Remember all that inflation drama? The price adhered to its support like glue. That CME gap is 75% full, and we're moving back up above the 4-hour 50 EMA. He is keeping an eye on 120K, which is the magic figure that needs to become support. And if we get that right, we'll be off to the races with pure price discovery. There is still a lot of hope for Bitcoin's last big rise. Do you know what that means? Altcoins are going to go crazy. The mustache of the chart analyst is all over this idea. Look at this whole 2 chart on your screen. Without Bitcoin, that's the overall market valuation for crypto. The mustache says we're this close to one of those spectacular God candles we haven't seen in years. He's been yelling about this for a long time. And when you look at what he's highlighted here, it all makes sense. History is just like a song that keeps playing with various words. And to be honest, we're not even close to finishing this cycle. The craziest fun portion is still to come. That last, happy explosion that happens every cycle. Yes, that's still coming, everyone. It didn't just happen that people changed overnight. People are still going to do what they want. Take your Bitcoin winnings and move them to Ethereum. Then, move them to major names like XRP, and then spread them out among smaller and mid-cap coins. It's not like everyone suddenly stopped wanting to make money. They're going to do the same thing. They always think that something big has changed in how others act. That's just not possible. People are thoughtful. Take a look at this. On August 13th, a supporter of blockchain posted something. That's really fascinating. He was talking about how the Russell 2000, which is made up of small-cap stocks, was breaking over certain important Fibonacci levels. Everything we've seen since then backs up what he said. He presented the same chart again this morning and said that the liquidation from yesterday was only a backtest. His point made me mad. Don't worry about this. In his most recent video, he spent a lot of time talking about how things are still looking very well. When you look at this stuff with a lot of other assets and crucial KPIs, it doesn't make sense to get all worked up right now. That's just how things are. Okay. So altcoin Vector just threw us a curveball. He looks at how much Bitcoin is worth compared to ETH and gets really thrilled. Ethereum is ready to reach new highs, people. This is the crazy part. Ethereum's spin is going so fast that it's crushing everything else. Bitcoin dominance has dropped 10% since July, while ETH BTC has gone crazy, rising 110% since April. He says that this is the best ETH performance we've witnessed since 2021. His decision, alt season has officially begun. I've probably heard 3 or 4 other analysts drop the same bomb in the past few weeks, and I'm sure you'll find other smart people willing to fight about whether it's true, but let's be serious. There isn't an official review board for alt season that gives these things the green light. In the end, it's all just opinion. I can't stop laughing at how people fight over whether alt season is here when they are using 2 completely different playbooks to figure out what it is. Are we there yet? Getting close? Whatever. It's evident that the train is going in the right way. This has me really excited. Just look at how Ethereum went crazy versus Bitcoin when the market hit its lowest point. It was quite evident to me that ETH had hit local lows because markets always find their bottom. But wow, so many people were writing Ethereum's obituary just because the price was bad. Now it's going into orbit, which is a typical sign that alt season is about to start. If you're playing with crypto and you're not buzzing right now, I just don't get it. There's no reason to be nervous. It doesn't make sense to not get enthusiastic. This is the time for excitement, people. It's going on. If history keeps playing its best songs, and let's be honest, it generally does, we're about to see alt season go completely crazy. XRP included, and XRP has this great way of doing its most amazing things just when Bitcoin is about to win, which is absolutely what we can see right now. I mean, really, it's almost written in bright lights. So the crypto wizard posted this with a stealthy BTC graphic. I didn't look very closely, but he's basically saying that new all-time highs are coming. And to be honest, it looks like everyone agrees on this. It makes sense, doesn't it? Why would this time be any different? The basics haven't really changed to doom and gloom. Of course. You may say that things don't look good, but the basics are what they are. They're not any worse than they were last time. You can take it however you want, but that's the deal. So crypto experts are talking about XRP, and he's basically claiming it's ready to hit new all-time highs. It's pulling down after going up to those old ATH levels, but he thinks a parabolic rally is coming. Just relax and let everything happen. This is exactly what all the chart analysts I follow are saying. The good ones got the XRP breakout call right this time. So I'm ignoring the analysts who have been wrong on XRP predictions for years. Most of those guys are gone now anyway. I guess they grew tired of being wrong all the time. It's hard to find anyone who disagrees with this point of view, but that's mainly because all the smart analysts understand how clear the setup is. Everyone is betting that XRP will go up a lot. This retreat and retest are normal, so don't worry about it. The tendencies are very evident. We're going up, up, up. Dolly Martinez just posted this graphic that shows XRP moving in a triangular pattern. He said that if it goes above $3.26, or it could go up to $3.90. We're talking about a new all-time high, which means we're in the price discovery zone. And to be honest, it's what I'm most excited about right now, the part of the cycle that makes your face melt. This should happen at the same time as Bitcoin's last big push. That's how it always happens throughout history. As I said before, it's like clockwork. So be patient and